Okay, we're recording.
What?
So, for those of you who have not been on my team calls before, this one's going to be kind of casual, just to kind of introduce you to what we're going to do and just kind of give you some very basics. Normally what I'll do is I will have a specific topic for each call. So if there's a topic that you would like covered, if you like a question you have about something, how to do something better, we can always give it to me during the week. What I'm going to do today is there's just a couple basics of stuff that's been happening over the last couple weeks that I specifically want to talk about. Plus, the topic I do have is kind of a surprise topic. So prior to that, though, one of the first things that we're always going to do, and I always start off any of my team calls for any product with this. Once we start getting more people on the team calls, we'll probably just do this in a post because we won't have time to do it on the call. I know you're not prepared for this, but I think that's better because off the cuff is when the real shit comes out. So the first thing I always talk about in all my calls is struggles and success. Struggles and success. So I would love to hear from you guys first, very quickly, what were your struggles and successes of this last week? So Dottie, if you could start for me. What were your struggles and successes of the last week?
So I'm struggling right now with sales. Like, I'm not sure how to bump those up, but one of my success, I'll say this, is from my vendor event. I invited, I think 4 or 5 girls joined my group, and from that, I got one of the girls to host a party. So
okay.
So that'll be my first online party.
Okay, awesome. And I'm surprised you haven't done that yet. When will that be?
No, it's August 15th, I think. Or August. Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, that's fine.
I can't get anybody interested in having a party. Like, well, I can't say that. I had the first one.
So let me ask you, how many times have you asked people to have parties?
I asked somebody at least once a week.
Okay, so you're asking them directly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Who are you, like, how are you choosing who to ask directly?
Customers, actually.
Okay, like, are you picking all your customers, a specific customer?
There's been a couple specifically that I've looked for to join because they've spent so much money, like really they benefit from, but they are just very hesitant to.
Right.
And then there's like, I've asked them several times just because sometimes people change their mind.
Right.
But I've also asked like a couple of other people like that have ordered off of me.
So anybody who's ordered for me more than once, I'm like kind of teasing them, very casual, like, man, you really need to be a distributor by now. But I'm also telling them, this is kind of my forceful way, I guess the same way with the live videos. I'm basically telling them that I'm adding them to the sneak peek. And again, this is what I said this on a post the other day, and I don't know, I think it was a post. I was basically like, I think it was to Stacy's question, Kara. I think Stacy asked the question. And I said, we have to stop telling people, giving them an out. If you might like this, or you might like this, or I don't know if this is for you. Every time we have those conversations, we're letting them say no. So I don't let people say no to me. And that's why I say, oh my God, like, winky face, smiley face, happy face, hey, I'm putting you in my sneak peek, you need this shit. And they're like, okay, hee hee. You know, like, you need to be like that instead of being hesitant. If you're hesitant, why are they going to be confident? Hi, Mary. Mary Neal's on. So try that approach a little more. Kara, struggles and successes the last week.
I'm with Dottie on that one. Yeah, July has sucked real bad for me. But like once I haven't really sold anything in July. But once I started posting those marketplaces, and a couple people reached out to me in regards to it. They haven't bought anything yet, but I mean, they reached out.
Right.
And then once I did that 15% off just to move some of the stuff that is not selling, I had to sell from that. Just one. Okay. Right. But I mean, yeah, and now before, I had like a shit pile of online parties at one time, and now I can't get anybody to do another one.
Hi Mary. We're just going really quick through some struggles and successes before I talk about a couple topics.
Okay.
So yeah, Kara, I saw that you've been posting kind of like in What's Up in PT or Norwin Flea Market or whatever. The only tips I have on that is make sure that you have a picture and or make sure that you link your group to it.
I think my group was linked to it. I forgot to post pictures.
Yeah, because especially in a post like that, there's so much noise. You need people to see stuff. Now,
Yeah.
I know a girl who's not in our group, but she shares from her group to the page, but she says nothing. She says nothing. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Nobody who has, they don't know what this is. You're not explaining like, come join my group. I sell this product. So you don't just post pictures and don't just post words. You need to do both. Okay.
Yeah.
Michelle, what have been your struggles and successes this past week?
Pretty much like the both of them said, just having trouble selling. But I did do like a Christmas kind of in July sale, and I had about four or five sales from that last weekend. And I had a few people reach out to me since then, but I really haven't heard anything back from them.
Okay.
So pretty much the same as they are.
Okay. Great. Mary, how are you? What have been your struggles and successes real briefly in the last week?
Well, I just got home, just got on right now because I just got done signing up 2 people.
Great. 2 people in one day, Mary Neal. Woo-woo!
That's awesome.
Good job.
Now, what do you think made them sign up?
Well, the one I had been pursuing because she's a client. She's in the middle of, she's just quitting her job and doesn't know what to start into next. So I said, all right, then now's the time. What are you waiting for? So she signed up. Another lady, she has a salon, I think in Plum, I'm not sure, but I met her at church. She had come to my salon and tried us out, and I just approached her on, I PM'd her one day last week, and she said, well, I'm game to try anything. She came today. I explained it. She's familiar with MLM, has tried other ones, and I said, I'm telling you, you're not going to be disappointed.
Awesome. So don't give up on people. I like that lesson. Don't give up on people. Mary, still add them to our sneak peek that we're doing this week because they're still beginners. There's still information that they can get from it. So add them to our sneak peek and then add them and introduce them in Lip Domination and on our group page.
Okay.
Anything you struggled with this past week?
Past week, money. I want to buy more.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You're one of our top PVs, so I love it. I love the salonness. Christina, welcome. We are just talking really quick about our struggles and successes of the last week. And anything specific you had luck with or struggled with?
She just muted herself.
She muted herself. Christina.
What?
I said I just asked you if there's anything you struggled or had success with this past week.
I'm still working on getting the Zoom, so bear with me because I didn't know if it was on or not. I guess I'm having trouble. I've been having trouble like consistent sales, like finding, and my only outlet really is social media. I'm signed up for a vendor event Saturday, so I'm pretty excited about that, and I'm been working to get like my table items ready, and I actually PM Dottie just to get some information from her, like what did you feel that you needed, and she kind of gave me some information. So it's my my first vendor event, so I'm hoping to get maybe some new signups, some new distributors. That's definitely a goal that I'm trying. I've been trying to add to build my team. So I just have the 2 now, and my one is kind of, she's on and off because she's having some personal issues, but she got her 300
I was gonna say she just
PV in
ordered.
this month. So, I'm happy that she's, still participating that way.
Love it.
So I guess just, I'm trying to post every day. I'm trying to go live. I'm doing that. And I am getting, I've got a new client last week and she repurchased and she's thinking about joining. I added her to the sneak peek. So I'm going to keep up with her. So, just kind of hopefully get her to turn her leaf and join. So, but, if anybody has any ideas, or, other ways maybe to get out there more, like I said, I've been just using Facebook and I'm going to do this vendor event. So if any of you guys have more information or if you guys did any vendor events or even any at home parties, you guys have any tips or tricks, I'd appreciate, if you guys could send some some information my way. I've been spray painting today frames for price lists and stuff like that. So,
well, I am not a crafty person, so this is like my least worst part, but that's why I employ a team of people with various things that they can bring to the table. So I'm actually working with Molly, Dottie, Jen, and anybody else that's done a vendor show already to create vendor show in a box. Okay. What I'm going to do is and I'm not saying it's going to be ready this Saturday, Christine.
Right.
I'm going to create a vendor show in a box. It is going to have, and you guys can run it for me. I'm going to have a banner, a tablecloth, price list, everything that you can use, plus a checklist of your own things. Like, okay, don't forget your business cards. Don't forget this. I want to buy something that you can put here's your tester display versus here's your product display. So I've had everybody just be kind of like you said to Dottie, what did you need? What did you wish you had brought? Right. So I've kind of been compiling that. So I'm hoping to have that ready by the time me and Mary do our show August 20th. That's my goal to have it ready by.
One quick thing, has anybody, I just thought of, well, actually my husband just thought of, he's been helping me with getting stuff together for the show, but a customer list. Has anybody use that, where people come to your table and you just have them write their name and email address?
Like a mailing list.
Right. That way you can reach out to them like a mass. I was just going to try to put something together in a Word document, nothing fancy, but.
That's super easy to just
put it on
make that. But let me don't look at this because I'm not ready for you to see this yet. But let me see if I can find it. And I can give you these guys. I'm going to print them out. So I'm going to start taking this with me. And you cut this in half. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
This wish list. So you cut it in half and people can write down what they want, what they're buying today, and you keep this. Let me know what products come in. I want to do these things in my contact. So I'm going to print these out kind of on cardstock and have these at my vendor booths and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to come up with, but
so I think. But you also mean just an email list, hey, if you want info, email me. So I can create something like that too, or that should be easy. But I'll post this in my group so you guys can do that as well.
Cool.
Now I gotta figure out how to stop showing my screen. Stop share. Okay, so we're back. All right, so Molly, I didn't expect so many of you to go on. We are going through really quickly because I have a lot I want to talk about too. What we've been struggling and having success with in this last week. So Molly, what have you struggled and success with?
I don't know how to use this thing. Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you. And I can also see your eyeballs.
Yeah, I'm
okay, there you are.
I just got onto Facebook and saw, and I didn't see the Zoom meeting, and I'm a mess.
That's okay. So really quickly, what you struggle with success with?
Mine are always the same struggles, just sales. I mean, the people that I've reached out to that I did so great with within a month, a lot of them are already elsewhere because a lot of them that have bought from me have already started buying from many other girls that have become distributors because they're their friends, they're close friends, or mine's sold. And of course my show got rained out, so I had no luck at my vendor show.
Anything you felt you've had success with in the last week?
Anything what?
You felt you've had success with in the last week?
No. I've had no success in the last week. No.
All right.
Feel
Really
your
quick.
pain, Molly.
She's had no success in the last
No,
week.
I mean, that's the truth. I haven't. I haven't.
Jenny, can I say something real quick?
Yes, my dog's peeing on the carpet. Please talk.
My dog's peeing on the carpet.
So, you
The
know,
best.
hi.
Is there a dog peed on the carpet?
So you know, business isn't for sissies, right? And a lot of us are looking at a very immediate, unusual growth in a company. This is very unusual. And I feel like a lot of us are thinking that we should all be, but, you know, business is hard, and you can't give up at the first sign of weakness or in your business flow or sales. I trust me, in 5.5 years, I've cried myself to sleep many a time. But you just have to keep on going and realize that every day is not going to be, you know, signing up 5 people or selling $500 worth of product, or it's not going to be like that every day. And we just got to keep holding on. We just got to keep trying. Try and be fresh and new in your approaches and your ideas. And I'm not saying I've done any one of these, because I have in my spa, but not as much with this, because the timing is, that's my problem. I don't have enough time to devote evenly to both. Okay. But just don't give up. Don't give up. There's plenty of people. When you look at the map, there's less than 1%. That's nothing. That's nothing.
Right.
They're out there. We just got to find them. That's all.
Yeah, no, I like that, Molly. Or Mary. I was gonna wait till the end, but like Lau, you're saying, yeah. The thing with a couple, you said you'd like consistent sales. You will never have consistent sales. There will be no company in the world that ever has consistent sales.
Never.
And I could make this sales. I can make either another video or another topic or a post. It would take way too much to really talk in depth about it. But just know it's not going to be consistent. And I guarantee you, I could give you a list of 50 things if you're not doing sales. And I guarantee you, none of us, including myself, have done all of those 50 things this week. So when I have people come to me and say, oh, I'm not having sales, I'm not having people join, are you doing all of these 50 things? If you're not, you can't say it didn't work. It's just like my husband bought the 3-day refresh. Guess what? He ate chicken, he drank beer, he had pizza. Well, the 3-day refresh didn't work. I wonder why. I wonder why, Jeremy, because you didn't do a fucking 3-day refresh. You did a half-hour refresh. You know, if you're not using the tools I'm providing, you're not going to get the results. And I get you're trying, but there's no one. Diane, there's no one that can say every week I'm using every tool. There's no one that can do that. So don't get down on yourself and don't say it's out there. But like she said, don't give up, because you know there's something you're not doing. And don't keep doing the same thing. You know, and that's why I really want this sneak peek to work. That is one thing none of us have done. And the other 2 groups that have done it are over 200 teams. That's why we need to make this happen. Really quick, who is secret phone number 70360? Who's 787-0360?
That's me. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay, you're on here twice, Molly. I love it. All right.
Okay, good. That's me, because I'm like, Zoom call, shit. I don't like it.
That's all right. I like it. Looks like we have more people. It's cool. So, one of the things that I want to do at the end of the call, if we have time, and if we don't, I want you to post it once I post the recording, because I'll post this recording in our group. I want to know your goals for this week. Okay, I want to know 3 goals for this week. They do not all have to be Senegence. Here's the thing. We're here to help you have a good life. And your life is beyond Senegence. So if you have a different goal, something with your kids, your family, money, financials, Senegence. I mean, I like one to be Senegence goal. Workouts, food, Dottie, something about going back to work. So I want to know your top 3 goals. Posting if I don't get it before the call's over. Okay, great. So a couple things I want to talk about. There's some like really nitpicky things I'm just going to reminders to put out there. Make sure when you're trying to support each other, you're commenting, not just liking. Make sure you comment. A post needs 3 comments before it starts being viewed in people's feedback, okay?
Wow.
Even if you put that heart in as your comment. Yeah. So you're going to get
have to comment.
Not just like.
You can't just
Be
like a post,
cautious
you have to
that
comment.
you don't just put hearts under everybody's
before it shows on the feed.
Because then Facebook will flag you as like a scammer.
Yes. So
like if you do a heart on a couple and then like a smiley face or actually write words, that's okay.
Yeah.
But same repetitive action, they'll throw you in
so
jail.
Make sure you're actually, especially in the sneak peek. A lot of you guys have been liking my post in the sneak peek, which is great. It's doing nothing. You need to comment, okay? Tag people, tag the people that you added, comment, say something. The other thing is I am getting tons of inbox questions. That is what our group is for. Ask those questions in our group, okay? And I guarantee you, if you're asking them, someone else is wondering the same thing, okay? Half the time when I post something, it's probably something that 2 or 3 people have asked me, so I'm like, I'm gonna put it in the group. So always search in the group first and always post in the group. Don't even just ask your upline. Post in the group. Someone else is wondering. I promise you. I promise you. A couple of you I know have some newbies. I was hoping someone would be on the call, but a couple of you have some newbies who really haven't done anything yet. Yes, we need to help them, but we can't hold their hands. Whether it's you feeling lost or it's your newbies feeling lost, the tools are there. Tag your downlines in them. But don't feel bad. They have to do something on their own. You can't do it all for them. But if anyone, you need to give some tough love to your newbies. If they come to you and they're like, I don't know where to start, be like, I tagged you in 55, now what? I tagged you in swear. I tagged you in this. What are you waiting for? The only person losing out is them. I don't understand a single person that signed up to join us and has not bought this one. What the fuck are you, like, what are you signing up for? What are you doing? I have no idea why you would sign up and do nothing. Even if it's, well, I didn't know where to start. You are blowing my mind if you're telling me you don't know where to start. Like, I do not get that at all. I could not overload you people with information more. Like, you have to actively, like, open your phone and look at Facebook. That's it. It'll tell you what to do. So, if your people are lost, direct them. But the tools are there, so there's a couple people I need to talk to you guys and be like, what the hell are they doing? Like Christina, I reached out to you about that girl, be like, hey, haven't heard from her, what's going on? You know, and you knew, that was good, you knew. We're right on target, that's what we should be. And this kind of goes with my other topic, is ordering. If you are not ordering every month, like, so I got all these new colors in today. And like, before those colors came, my box was like empty.
Amazing, look at her box.
And check out my box, ladies. So, Jeremy's mom was like, oh my God, you have so much. I'm like, Mom, it was just empty. And Jeremy even supported me. Jeremy said,
awesome.
Jeremy said,
no, she bought it, but someone made it and he's selling it percentage.
Jeremy said, Mom, she's going to have these gone this week, you know, but if you don't have it, you can't sell it and you need to be excited about it. And, I'm not quite at Diane's level where she's ordering like 10 and 20, but there's a big difference. Why is someone gonna get excited when I say, oh, I ordered 3 of the brand new limited edition color that'll never be back, so I got 2. Oh, that's effective. That really makes people, wow, that limited color is so awesome, you got 2. Shit, say you got 20 and the first 18 are pre-sold, all right? Do something.
So funny.
Nobody is going to be excited about a limited edition color that you had to have, so you got 2.
Don't tell people you just bought 2. Tell me about 20 and the first 18 are sold already. She's like, no one's going to want to buy something if you just say you got 2 of them.
And I've had this conversation with a couple people is, whatever you tell your group to do or your people to do, you have to be doing too. Your people aren't going to do lives if you're not. Your people aren't going to buy if you're not. So you have to do that. You have to be doing that. And anytime you see me not doing something, please tell me. It is so easy to get complacent and get in a pattern. I had this problem with my last MLM too, and just even working out. Nobody wanted to call me out. Nobody wants to say, hey, Jen, I haven't seen you posting beach balls for about a week. What the hell are you doing? So don't be afraid to call me out and say, Jen, you haven't posted in Lip Sense for like a day. What's going on? I have some friends who, like, if I don't post, they like text me like, what happened? What's wrong? Where are you? You know what I mean? That's how it should be. That's how your people should reach out to you and be like, where the fuck you at? But you have to do, if you want your team, don't you dare tell your downlines to do something that you're not. Don't tell them, oh, you're not going to sell unless you do vendor shows if you're not. Don't tell them you're not going to sell unless you do Facebook group parties if you're not. Erin, you're missing all the fun. Thanks for coming, Erin. Better write you down. So you have to make sure you're doing those things. So again, this is not like my normal meeting. We'll normally have like one specific topic, but I have so many. This is just our first get a pattern kind of thing. So I want to talk about the July contest. So top PV. Oh, we have 10 minutes. I gotta hurry. Top PV will get a new pair of shoes. Oh, I posted this in our group. So if you missed it, okay.
This was posted.
Top PV is currently Jessica Barco at 1,896.
Woo, Jess!
Number 2 is Sandy, very close at 1,795.
Wow.
Sue Kislak is close at 1,681. And then also over 1,000 is Erin, Amanda, Mary, Rochelle, and Stacy.
Wow.
So there's still a week left. There is still time, bitches, and there are some great colors that have come out. All right, so that's top PV. Top GV right now is, hold on, let me look, is Erin. Erin, your team currently has top GV at 7,000.
Wow.
46.
Awesome.
Okay, no one is even, well, we have some 2,000s. So if your team wins, Erin, every night on your team that has 300 PV will get a free lip gloss tank top. But they have to have 300 PV. Some of your people do not.
I know.
So you're talking to them.
I've been.
Now, nobody is winning top leader. Top leader is what other people call top recruiter. For me, this is not about recruiting. It is about leading and motivating people. That is what gets people on your team. I don't consider, plus I quit my job in recruiting, so I hate that word with a passion. Top leader. So Sue Kislak has just one person, Cammie, who is active. Dottie has Sandy, who is active. So you each have one. But I wanted you to have a minimum of 3 because then you rank advance. You have to have a minimum of 3. However, Mary Neal just signed up too tonight. Woo! But Mary Neal needs to get them active.
Who's gonna?
Hold on, one she ordered 750 PV for her first order.
That's all I can tell you right now. It's going places. But you got to get one more because you have to have a minimum of 3. That person wins a free backdrop, a free rod for your backdrop, and a free cell phone tripod. Not free, I'm paying for it. But your prize is that. All right, so that prize might go till next month if nobody hits 3 new people with the active 3 new people. So that's the contest update. We still have a week, and guess what? We're doing our sneak peek. So if you get people join the sneak peek and they order, those people are counting. So we have a lot of stuff going on. Okay, we're gonna have to talk about the sneak peek offline because we're gonna run out of time. My topic for today, I'm gonna have to go back to my secret screen. My topic for today was actually, I have been reaching out to the people that I feel are the top leaders in our groups, people that I admire. And I've been asking them for their top 3 tips. And if we get cut off, I have 6 minutes left. If we get cut off, I will still post these anyways. But top tips. I asked someone who has over 1,000 how they got over 1,000 people because I just can't. And she said she's been adding people like Diane said to do, so nothing special. A lot leave. I notice if I add them and don't post, I don't lose them right away. Okay, so she's doing the mass adding. She adds people, adds a couple new people every day, and then a week or so adds them to the group. Be a product of the product. You know this one and it holds true. Wear the product every day to the gym, running errands, etc. Working from home, I've been inclined not to get done up. Post daily, post consistently. If you're a brick and mortar store, you couldn't be open randomly. Add friends daily, join new groups, expand your horizons, invite daily. Be unapologetically you. And the funny thing is, you're going to see the same tips for success from every person. Be unapologetic you. I tried to be DMs for so long, it didn't work. Let your real you shine through. Talk to the universe daily. Tell everyone what you're doing. Share your goals. I was terrified to quit my job. Include your family in your business. Celebrate and recognize. Can you guys guess who wrote that one? That was me. My 3 tips for success are things you probably already heard, but play a big part. 1, be consistent. No matter what you have going on in life, keep posting. If you have no sales, keep posting. You don't even have time to eat, you're so busy. Get creative and keep posting. We all work in progress, and there's always something to learn. So learn everything you can about the products, running a business, and keep reading. Keep listening to whatever and whoever you can get your eyes and ears on. And 3, the one that they think I'm great at, be yourself. Talk in your posts and live posts like you're talking to your best friends. Oh, and have parties. Have parties, blah, blah. A lot of my live videos, be personal, post family vacations, reach out to at least 3 people. Stay positive, be consistent, know in your heart that failure isn't an option. I feel like every time I go live and do a thank you, talking about being grateful, girls come out of the woodwork, people have seen how successful so quickly, good leadership, support training. Make sure you're always mentioning that we have good leadership and support training. I was just talking about 3 other people I personally know that sell lip sense and cannot believe what we're doing. They don't have team groups. They don't have training. They don't have any of this. Share you, not as much business stuff. Weave that in. So post less business and more you, and just have that more casual. Believe in something bigger than you. God, the universe, Buddha, your family, your future, whatever. Faith in something, because it will be hard to keep yourself going for just you. Never stop growing and learning. When you grow, your bank account grows. If you think you've figured it all out, it's time to start learning something new. So what I've gotten from all of those responses that I wrote over for you is be yourself, be unique, go live, be personal, believe in something, have a big why, have a God, have a Buddha, have a universe, be positive, and personal development. Listen, read, educate. If you are really uncomfortable with vendor shows, you should be YouTubing vendor shows, looking up vendor shows. If you're really uncomfortable on going live, you should be reading up on confidence. If you're really uncomfortable on marketing, you should be reading up on marketing. So you should be you have to take some responsibility because your upline, whether it's me, Diane, someone else in this group, your upline is probably going to talk about what her challenges are. They might not be the same as yours. So you might not, if you're not ask her, but if you're not asking her, you're not going to get it. And that's why I tell you, Darren, you missed a couple things. One of the things I was saying is I keep getting all these inbox questions, and I keep telling people, post in the group. If you're asking me, someone else is asking, so don't be afraid to ask. Well, we're almost out of time here. So I will post, I'm going to post the tips, those top tips we just talked about. We are going to have to talk personally about the sneak peek, but we have to have that. I mean, who here has not seen how awesome the sneak peek has grown people, right? So we'll talk about that separate. Aaron and anybody else that got on late, after I post the recording here, I want you to comment your 3 goals. So your homework, you guys, is to post your 3 goals for the week, and they don't all have to be Senegence related, okay? We are here to help you grow and have the life that you want. And some people get scared too because they're like, well, Jen, I'm nervous. I don't want to quit my job. That's great. You don't have to want to quit your job. That's what I wanted to do. But I'm going to give you the tools to get to the top. But you take where you want to be, So show me your 3 goals. I want to help you grow in every aspect. I will tell you, you don't know how many girls in this group I talk to on the side, and we give each other tips about financials, savings, relationships, getting over domestic violence, emotional stuff. So we talk to each other all the time about stuff that's more than just lip sense, So put those goals out there. Hopefully one's lip sense, but put that other stuff out there. So you guys' homework is to work on your 3 goals. And if you have a specific topic you would like me to cover next week, I threw a lot of little tidbits in today, but I focus on struggles, successes, goals, and a topic. So if you need a topic you'd like me to cover next week. And then vendor box. My homework is to finish creating the vendor box for you. And also your downlines. Make sure when I post this recording to tag them and ask them if you have a downline that you think would be good for one of our sneak peek topics. Okay? let me know or ask them directly, whatever you want to do. I have about 1 minute if anybody would like to say anything or ask a question. Nothing, quiet. All of our calls, you guys are welcome. I actually probably ask some of you guys to host a call sometimes. If you're feeling really passionate about something, let me know. You're always welcome to host. Otherwise, I will blabber on and on and on and on and on. And I actually could upgrade this so we could get longer calls. I get 30 minutes plus a 10-minute like closing. I would talk for 2 hours. So a lot of times I go overboard because I just want to talk about so much.
Actually, I have a question. Is anybody going to training on Saturday?
I might now. I don't know. I'll talk offline to you about it. Real quick, is anybody on their phone? Can you take a screenshot? I don't know how to take a screenshot on.
I can't. I'm driving.
Yeah, Mary.
I tried.